Today's topic is what are hybrid funds? So we'll launch straight into this conversation right away. Whenever you notice I'm looking on my right, I'm looking at my notes that I've made for each one of you. So here are the notes and here I am reading them. What are hybrid funds? So hybrid funds combine, so they invest in stocks, bonds and any other assets like gold. The intention is to help investors make money so that they get the returns from the equity market and the stability from the debt market. So it's a combination of debt, equity and gold, all of it together. Generally these are for moderate risk takers, so people who do not take a lot of risk. This fund is for them. And just very recently they've gotten very popular among investors because there is an automatic switch that happens if the equity market goes skyrocketing high. So then what they do is the fund managers balance by investing more in debt funds so that the volatility is taken care of. The same way, if the stock market goes down, the rebalancing is done by the fund managers. So they will exit the fixed income funds and they will enter the equity funds. So that's how rebalancing happens in the hybrid funds. Good for moderate risk takers. You don't have to worry about anything. All the work is being done by the fund managers themselves. So let's say there is an aggressive fund, okay? Now, like I said, hybrid funds are also various types. One type is aggressive fund and other types also I'll be sharing right now. And say in the aggressive fund, they invest say over 70% money in the equity asset class. Now people who've done the Money Gym course, they understand equity is high return, high risk. So they've chosen to invest say about 70% in equities. And 30% say in the combination of bonds, gold and keeping some cash in. Yeah, cash is kept for anybody who wants to withdraw their money. So what's happening is that say 70% is equity share and the balance is among them. And say all of a sudden the equity market goes down, and because the market goes down, the percentage comes from 70 to 60 because of the market slipping. Now in order to balance, what will the fund manager do? He will invest more in the equity market. The same way, say the guideline is that 70% money will be invested in equity, but say the equity market went up and now the share has become 80% of the net worth of the fund. So what will the fund manager do? He will probably exit a little bit from the equity market and jump into the bond or gold space, or keep some cash, or if he already has some cash kept, then that will be invested in the fixed income side. So this is how rebalancing is done in hybrid funds, and continuously they manage the guidelines of that fund. So if the equity portion is higher than say 65%, I'm just giving ballpark figures, then they're taxed as equity funds. And say if the percentage is lower, then it is taxed as debt fund. That's how they are coming to different types of hybrid funds. So there is say conservative hybrid fund, there is aggressive hybrid fund, balanced hybrid fund, then dynamic asset allocation, also called balance advantage fund, multi-asset allocation fund, arbitrage fund, equity savings fund. So these are all different types of hybrid funds. I am very quickly sharing the difference between some of them. So conservative, see the name itself tells you that the equity portion is very less. This is for conservative investors. So say equity percentage can be anywhere between 10 and 25%, while the rest, say 75 to 90% is invested in debt asset class. Earlier these schemes were known as monthly income plans. If by any chance you've heard of this name, then this is exactly that scheme, conservative hybrid fund. Then balanced hybrid fund is almost equal, say about 40, 50, 60% in equity, same way 40, 50, 60% in debt. And this is not a very popular fund right now. Taxation is usually in this case as a debt fund. Aggressive hybrid, as the name says, aggressive investment in equities. So more volatility, more returns. So say about 65 to 80, 85% can be invested in equity and the balance in debt. Also known as balance advantage funds. Not advantage, this one is balance funds. Balance advantage fund is also known as dynamic asset allocation, in which there is no fixed percentage for equity or for debt. So it depends on what the fund manager's view is. If he thinks that the stock market is at its peak, he will put more money into the debt fund. If he thinks that equity market is at its lower and say in the debt mutual funds the interests have gone really, really low, then he'll shift to equity. So that's balance advantage, also called dynamic asset allocation, where it is on the fund manager's point of view, his mastery. And taxation completely depends in this case. If there is more of equity investment, it is taxed as equity. If it is more of debt, it is taxed as debt. In multi-asset allocation, minimum 10% is definitely invested in equity and minimum 10% is invested in debt. Like that's the minimum percentages. And all the three asset classes, bonds, equity asset class, which means stocks, and in gold. So in all the three categories, the fund manager has to invest, and that's why it's called multi-asset. Yeah? Minimum is 10%. Again, taxation depends on how much percentage is invested in equity, how much percentage is invested in debt. Arbitrage funds, minimum is 65% for equities and say about 0 to 35% is in debt. So low risk, these are very, very low risk. Also, it's interesting to look at arbitrage investments because sometimes there is no risk. The fund managers will buy one stock from one market and sell it in another market where the price can be, say, a paisa higher. So that's how arbitrage funds move. And then there are equity savings, so minimum 65% in equity and minimum 10% in debt. I'm just giving ballpark figure, guys. Don't think that this is so because this keeps changing. So I'm just giving you mota figures. In equity savings, the equity component can also go between 30 and 45%. Yeah? So again, I am repeating, hybrid funds, they are rebalanced. They invest in all kinds of assets. Fund managers' expertise is really something that investors depend on. There are conservative hybrid funds, aggressive hybrid funds, and what the name says is exactly what their meaning is. Balance advantage funds, then there are balance funds, dynamic asset allocation, multi-asset allocation, arbitrage funds, equity savings fund. And if you don't understand them right now, it's fine, stay tuned. I just wanted to give you an overview of hybrid funds today. And each fund type we will pick with each coming investment mastery, and I will explain each type in detail. Okay, so